They're strange, aren't they? They're children. Compared to normal people.
Yes, that's correct.
It's true.
Asteroid City is the new Wes Anderson movie and was one of my most anticipated movies of the year. The movie follows the creation and performance of a play titled Asteroid City. We not only get to see this play, but we also see how many of the actors got their roles in the play right before the performance, as well as how the author and director of the play came to the project. Right off the bat, the visuals in this movie are beautiful. Wes Anderson always does a great job of building his worlds with extremely interesting visuals, and this holds true in Asteroid City, especially working with the elements of the play to make the small asteroid city come to life. I especially enjoyed the nuclear tests and the alien, as both look somewhat stop motion and extremely different from the rest of the movie. Another part that I enjoyed was the use of color in the film. Film uses black and white to show things that happened behind the scenes and outside of the play. This includes the casting of actors, the director's notes on the play, and anything else that does not happen inside the actual play of Asteroid City. To contrast this, the entirety of the play is shown in color. In my opinion, this was the perfect way to help show the audience what area we are currently in. I know some of Wes Anderson's movies get critiques that they move too fast and the story jumps around too much, making the final product confusing. I have never found that to be a problem for me, but I feel like the black and white contrasting with the color does a great job at hopefully eliminating some of that confusion. Another highlight of the film was the cast. I would highly recommend looking at the cast list, as there are too many actors to cover in this review, but good God, is this a stacked cast. Some highlights for me were Steve Carell, Liev Schreiber, Bryan Cranston, Jason Schwartzman, Scarlett Johansson, Ed Norton, and Rupert Friend. I felt like these actors all had the best performances and sold their characters, especially Steve Carell and Bryan Cranston. This was their first Wes Anderson movie for both of them, and I felt like they killed it. However, this is where I must also talk about some disappointments I had with the film concerning the actors. There are so many great actors in this film, and as a result, not all of them get to shine, specifically Adrien Brody and Willem Dafoe. I had high hopes for these actors and was hoping for some great performances such as their roles in Grand Budapest Hotel and The French Dispatch, but felt they were very underused as they only appear in a few scenes in Asteroid City. I also felt that the story does get a little confusing towards the end, especially one part that I will get to in the spoiler section, but I did find the rest of the film to be very easy to follow and rather enjoyable. With that being said, I am going to get into spoilers now, so feel free to skip ahead to the time code on screen if you want to avoid those. This is your warning. 3, 2, 1. First off, I just want to say that Wes Anderson has not lost his comedic touch, as there are some extremely funny visual gags and jokes throughout the movie. I don't think a single joke missed the mark for me or with the audience at my screening. Especially loved all the scenes with the junior stargazers and space cadets, and thought all the kids cast in those roles have great performances throughout the film. Main problem with the story is in the sections that take place outside of the play and are shown in black and white. While I found the whole play of Asteroid City easy to follow and make sense of, some of the black and white sections did leave me a little confused, mainly the train car scene and the Act 3 brainstorming session at the improv class. The train car scene only confused me by moving a little too fast, but still made sense as to what was going on by the end. The improv scene is a completely different story, and I felt like I missed the overall point of that section. Mainly when everyone starts chanting, "You can never wake up if you don't go to sleep." I had a hard time understanding what was meant by this line and knew it had some bigger meaning in the story, as the following scene takes place as Augie wakes up on his final day in Asteroid City. I felt like watching the film again will definitely help clear up what was going on, but for the time being, I'm still not sure what to make of it. Even without understanding this section though, I still feel like the rest of the story was very easy to follow and very well made. Asteroid City definitely lived up to the hype I had for it and only made me more excited for what Wes Anderson does next. If you're wanting to get into Wes Anderson movies, I feel like this is a great movie to start with. The story is very easy to understand and the cast gives great performances, while the movie still has those great Wes Anderson visuals I've come to love. Overall, this was a blast to watch, and I'm going to give Asteroid City a 7.5 out of 10. Thank you for watching my review. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about the movie in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, and if you want to stay up to date with my content, consider subscribing to the channel. I have weekly podcasts every Tuesday and try to get out as many reviews as I can. Thanks again for all the support, and I will see you in the next review.
I do a nude scene. You want to see it?
Huh? Did I say yes?
You didn't say anything.
I meant yes. My mouth didn't speak.